Another beautiful edition of the show. Perspectives is the show. I am Yinka Kenny, your host this morning, and I am garnished with Abib Abdul.
Good morning, viewers. Perspectives is the show. The show is perspectives. Here we go, as we usually say, on a jolly ride.
Yep, on a jolly ride this morning. I tell you, you don't want to miss every bit of the show this morning because we've got very interesting packages for you this morning. During the week I was somewhere where the commissioner of police was dressing his men. Some of his men were elevated to the post of chief superintendent of police. Come on, chief security officer. Well, there are security officers also.
we have one.
Anyway, but before I show you what went down there, I want to just tell you a major story this morning, and I want you all to get by your telephones to call me after the package. Tell me what you feel about it, your own perspective. In the news during the week, it's been flying all over. The news about the child born to a particular parent, one Mr. Emmanuel Onokwishe. Is a member of the Jehovah Witness. The child was born prematurely at a private hospital somewhere in Surulere. The baby was born with severe jaundice, and doctors had to recommend blood transfusion for him. The parents, because of their belief, they are Jehovah Witnesses, they said that no, they are not going to do a blood transfusion for their baby. Well, somebody got to know about it, a good Samaritan, so to speak. Well, to them, it might not be a good Samaritan, but to the public at large, some people still hold a different opinion, but for someone like me, I would say the man was a good Samaritan. What he did was he decided to report the case to he went to report the case to the office of the public defender. That because along the line, I think some days into the delivery of the baby, because when the hospital insisted on blood transfusion, what the parents did was to take their child forcefully away from the hospital, saying that they weren't going to do a blood transfusion for their child because it's against their belief. This person happened to see the child at home and saw that this child was dying and decided to move to the office of the public defender to report that this and this and this is happening somewhere. And the OPD, they took up the case and they got relevant court orders in collaboration with Nigerian police. Nigerian police, they are in the news for good things these days. Yeah. And they took the baby, and they took the baby from the parents, and they took the baby, was taken down to the Mercy Street Hospital on the island, and the Lagos State also took up the issue, and the baby was treated, but the blood was transfused into the baby's system, and the baby was treated, and the report says that the baby is doing well, and Lagos State is treating the baby free of charge. The issue now is, a lot of people, they've gone to social media to kick against it, that for crying out loud, the child is their child. If they decide that they want to keep praying at home for this child to get well and believing that God is going to heal this child, they should have left them. But some people also are of different opinions, saying that no, this child would have died, that probably to an extent that is stupidity. Different strokes for different folks. The number to call is on your screen, but you're not going to call that number now until I come back, because I want to give you a very beautiful package this morning at the event where 26 superintendent of police were elevated to the post of chief superintendent of police. And according to the Lagos State Commissioner of Police, Akim Odumosu, you know what he said? He said there are no more local chiefs, that they are now federal chiefs. Stay tuned, don't go anywhere, and watch this. It was indeed a glamorous event. The official decoration of the senior officers of the Lagos State Command of the Nigerian Police Force, which was held at the officers' mess, Ikeja, Lagos. The event kick-started by a ceremonial welcome given to the Lagos State Commissioner of Police, Akeem Olusegun Odumosu. At the event, 26 superintendents of police were elevated to the rank of the Chief Superintendent of Police. The Commissioner of Police, on behalf of the Inspector General of Police, Mohammed Adamu, admonished the recipients about the importance of the new rank.
Promotion comes from God. The God generally will not come down to give promotion. God will come down to send somebody to give the promotion. And God has used the General of Police. So our amiable IGP Adamu Mohammed, MPMNI, so to recommend you to the Police Service Commission for your elevation to this rank. You know the rank you are now. You are local police before. Yes. But now you are now a federal chief. Yes. Your brother chief. And it's something that money cannot buy. As my DCA Alba said, to whom much is given, much is. Don't let IGP, don't let him regret promoting you. You don't appreciate what he has done, by more dedication to duty, by more professionalism in your heart, then he may be reluctant in recommending others to that. And others who will be negatively affected will not be happy with you. And by the grace of God, this is not the end of the promotion.
Furthermore, he appreciated every member of their family for the support given to them. The commander of Area F, ACP Olasoji Akimbayo, also said that the promotion should encourage them to be more dedicated to service.
Be more passionate, be more determined ever than before. Because you want to succeed, isn't it? Yes, sir. Do you want to fail? No! So if you want to succeed, you keep working. Keep working. Like that often been said, it is not easy to get there. But when you get there, sustainability becomes the issue. So I hope and I pray that you sustain your going there. So congratulations to all of you.
However, Deputy Commissioner Yetunde Longe encouraged that they should always remember that to whom much is given, much is expected.
And congratulations to the newly promoted. Just like the CP has mentioned, and corroborated by the DC Ops, you are now being promoted. Not local promotion, like he said. You have a letter from the Police Service Commission now. You now know that you are a federal chief. It's just to continue to hand you over to Almighty God, who has given you this opportunity to serve your country. That He will continue to guide you, provide you with wisdom, understanding, knowledge to carry this rank, because this is a big rank in the police. I remember when we joined them, CSP is not it's not a small rank, it's a big rank, and Lord God will continue to be with you.
This is what some of the recipients had to say.
I feel so happy, so elevated, motivated. In fact, I feel on top of the world. And because I never knew it would come so soon, very happy with the Inspector General of Police, the Police Service Commission, and all the management, the senior top officers of the government who made today to be possible for me. So I'm very happy. And you can hear from my Commissioner of Police, CPO Akeem Odumosu. He said to whom much is given, much is expected. With that statement, with the statement, I'm highly In fact, I'm on top of my game. He called me fellowship, so it's not a local ship now. I'm a fellowship. So with that, I'm motivated. I want to put in the ball to ensure that the operation pump handler of the Soldier Police, Mohammed Adamu, is being taken to the limelight and ensure that we have nowhere to be in my environment.
I'm here to participate with my husband on his promotion to the next rank of Chief Superintendent of Police.
It's a great day. I'm delighted, I'm happy to be a brother to him and to also be a friend to him. Even from the comment of the CP shows that he is a golden fish that cannot be hidden.
I'm here to celebrate with my friend that was promoted to a Chief Superintendent of Police, CSP Ayola.
Given the fact that another feather has been added, it called on me to double my effort in ensuring that the templates of policing in Lagos State and Nigeria as a whole is being followed judiciously, and try to bring on board new ideas in form of suggestion to the management for how best we can police the country using some idea like ADR and some other stuff like that. Well, above all, I know it's a national tax on me.
So excited, so happy, and I thank God, Almighty God, for elevating me to this enviable rank.
So after this decoration, what should we expect?
I expect that I'm going to be more dedicated to duty and ensure I give better service to the general public. As you know, the police, we are public servants. We are ready to serve them to the core. I have to be committed to doing the job very well. In fact, I will do more to sustain this promotion and have more in fighting crime.
The wives of all the recipients were so glad to receive a bow and a handshake from their spouses.
Salute madam, because now she be helping for prayer. That time we now salute the assistant commissioner of police. Salute the assistant commissioner. What's wrong with you? Order.
Now the merriment begins. Without a doubt, it was a beautiful and colorful event in the annals of the Lagos State Command of the Nigerian Police. Indeed, it was beautiful. That day it was glorious, glamorous.
Beautiful and interesting.
Interesting, I tell you. They were all happy. They were all, you know, it's good to work and work hard and dedicated to your duties and be rewarded for hard work. I think that was
especially when it is well deserved.
Exactly. Yes, when it is well deserved. And we want to encourage them that they should not let down their guards. They should continue to.
Most definitely, they shouldn't.
Exactly. Nigerians depend. The security of the country solely depends on them. Kudos to them and congratulations to them. Yes, away from the promotional celebration that held during the week, I told us our major stories. Yes, you can keep calling me now. The number to call is 09067575-260. Please let your calls come in. I want to hear your own perspective of the story I gave before we went on that broadcast. I said to us that a child was born prematurely and they had to do a blood transfusion, but because of the religious belief of the parents, they decided to take the child away from the hospital, and somebody got to know about it because he saw that the child was dying and went to the office of the public defender in Lagos State and reported the case, and Lagos State took up the case and took the baby to the hospital, and the baby is being treated. But there had been mixed feelings that Lagos State ought not to have done that the parents, they have a right to do whatever they want to do with their own child. There is a call coming in.
Yes,
you want to pick our call?
From our callers. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Your name and where you're calling from?
Yes, my name is Lisa.
Okay.
I'm calling from Okearu.
Okay, let's have your perspective. You've heard the story, right?
Yes. Yes. I want to give kudos to perspective. This is my first time of watching the program and first time of participating. God bless you.
Thank you.
God bless you too.
I happen to be one of the Jehovah's Witnesses before.
Okay.
And I know much about their doctrine. I would have said that it's what happened with the Good Samaritan. Probably they will have a second thought. Because God works in diverse ways. My own immediate senior brother last year, September, did an operation without blood transfusion, and the operation was successful at being. His name is Mr. Jonathan Fed Adamono. He did the operation and without blood transfusion, and it works. So we cannot say what the man did is wrong or what the doctrine. But let us say, well, fine. Probably they should have second thought. Even with this transfusion that we're talking about, some of the blood are not well screened. They are not well screened. When my father was alive, he said, even though he wants to die, let him die. There's no blood transfusion. But probably with what happened now, they should have the second thought.
Thought about it. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. That's your own perspective. Well, she is saying that she's indifferent. It could be good. It might not be. That well, just for the records, I wanted to know that it's not every operation that requires a blood transfusion.
True.
But if it doesn't require a blood transfusion, the doctors will not recommend it. But if it does, then they would recommend it. You want to pick a call?
Yep.
Hello?
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
Please turn down the volume of your TV set. Hello.
Okay, if you want to call us, please put the volume of your TV set down so that you can hear us through the phone and not through the television.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, can I talk to MYTV?
Yes, you are on. What's your name and where you're calling from?
Okay, my name is Uzu Sunday. I'm calling from Anthony.
Okay, go right ahead.
Yeah, I thank that man that reported the case.
Okay.
And also thank the police and Lagos State government for taking it up. That shows that our life depends on government. And government can do anything with it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Most of the child is still a minor, and there are a lot of laws, the Lagos State child rights laws that you know, has to be followed duly, which I think the Lagos State
It
did.
is a good news, actually. It's
Exactly.
a win-win situation.
Exactly.
They followed their faith, and God spared the life of the child.
I mean,
After all, Moses grew up in the house of Pharaoh.
okay, we can call. Let's hear people's perspective this morning.
Yeah. Hello, good morning. Oh,
Okay. Okay, please do call us and tell us your own perspective
Yes,
of
we still have- Hello, good morning. I'm sure they'll keep coming.
Okay, while well, if you want to call us, put down the volume of your TV set. I want to just quickly tell us another story we have for you this morning. This one is something to laugh about, but it's a serious case. You know, when you go to, of course, Abib, you go to canteen, you go to Buka very well. You go to Buka very well, and you will say, this Bokoto, is it soft? Give me the soft one. I pity your life. Oh.
Give me this one that is staring at me.
Anyway, the Osun State Governor, the special advisor to the Osun State government on public health, Mr. Shiju Olamiju, said that it was uncovered by the state public health surveillance volunteers assigned to visit health centers across the state that caterers and food vendors are involved in the act of using paracetamol to tenderize meat and use of bleaching detergent for cassava processing so that our gari and our fufu will be whiter. So this soft pomo is paracetamol. They are just giving you overdose of paracetamol. Please, let's be careful.
Those are really, sharp or bad practices.
Exactly.
That shouldn't be encouraged.
You
should have confidence in, what they are eating.
It's really sad that people will go to such extent to.
Yeah, they do it for
That's
food.
poison. That's poison, because when we talk about, it's just like you want to take your analgesic and you take a whole sachet, you swallow it up. You are committing suicide.
And now you cook again. When you subject, because those drugs are chemicals, you subject them to heat, it changes their nature again. So you just never can tell the effect on, it's not just about that overdose. You are changing the nature of those.
Okay.
Those
you want to pick a call before we go on?
Hello, good morning. Good morning. Your name and where you're calling from?
Speak louder a bit. We can hardly hear you.
Please, can you speak up a bit? Okay.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you for giving us that instance. He was telling us of a situation in which a woman refused she didn't allow doctors to do a blood transfusion for her, and at the end of the day she died. I think that was what he was saying.
That's what
he was
said.
saying, well, God help us with our culture, our cultural belief, our religious belief, and our a lot of things.
It's a whole lot.
It's a whole lot that we battle with. But in all, please, whatever your doctor advises, please adhere to it. At the worst scenario, you could have a second or a third opinion from, other doctors, so that you know what you're going into. Well, I don't think we can pick any other call this morning, but quickly, you want to tell us what the police also are doing again?
Okay.
Quickly, briefly.
Yes, the police.
The police in the news today is all about the police.
All the way from the Enugu state now, the Commissioner of Police also, this time around, is assuring the residents of the state that any police officer caught or involved in harassing the public for whatever reason would be brought to book and no stone will be left unturned. This is coming on the heels of a video that popped up on social media. It went viral. Police officers harassing a bus passenger over, the details weren't clear from the video, over iPhone, checking phones and all that, but somebody recorded it and posted it on social media. The Inspector General of Police ordered an investigation that the men in that video should be identified, that it should be investigated and identified. They identified them and they have arrested them. 2 non-commissioned officers and 1 constable.
Nigerian police, they are working. They're working.
We hope that they are prosecuted duly.
Yeah, it's high time we begin to sieve the sharks away from
the wheat.
The wheat. It's high time we begin to do that, so that Nigerians can begin to have confidence in the Nigerian police again. They say police is your friend, Abi. So we want to begin to feel that friendship. We want to feel that friendship. So let them go on, and we believe that more good things are in the offing to happen. Quickly before we leave the studio this morning, JJ Omojua is saying that you go see lecturer for office. You go they shake. See, our issues are way beyond roads, electricity, water, and all that. We are an oppressive society. We oppress one another across the layer of every social class. Small power even made the oppressed security man. Oppression at every level. Oppression, yes. which is the truth, and that's one thing I tell myself, that my subordinates, my staff, I want to have a rapport with them so that nobody feels oppressed. Everybody is just at peace with everybody. Okay, quickly.
Yeah, this one is from Renu Mokri, and it says, exams are a test of memory, not a test of intelligence. Read to pass your exam, but don't think you are unintelligent because you fail. Don't think you are better than those who failed, you might actually end up working for a classmate who failed. Very true. Very, very true. Very true. I don't want to go into that details, Habib. That detail, rather. You know what I'm talking about. Adesua Etomi Wellington. If you are feeling ill or something feels off in your body, go to a doctor. Don't randomly search online. You can type pain in the feet and it will mention a couple of incurable diseases and you think you are just dying. You are just dying. So quickly. This one is from Osasu Obajuwana, a journalist, and it says, right, I understand that some members of Nigeria's media are on vote for her. She eventually became the African Footballer of the Year.
Anyway, Reno Mockery, a cow eats grass and gets fat, but if a dog eats it, it won't thrive. Never compare yourself with others. Run your race. What works for one person may kill you. Focus on the gifts God gave you and don't be envious of the blessings he gave others. And finally, Banky Wellington is saying, note to self and others, when it rains, it pours. Don't give in. It's always the darkest before the dawn. When it feels like the devil is paying attention to you, it's because God is too. Better days are around the corner. Breakthrough is coming, and keep pushing. That's a good note to end the show this morning. Don't give up on life. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on work. Don't give up on anything. So long that you have the breath of life in you, there is still hope. You never can tell what tomorrow will bring across your way. We got to go this morning.
We got to go. We are not giving up. We'll see you. We'll see you next week.
Yes, they will come your way same time, same station next week. Keep up with us on social media, on Twitter at See Perspective, on Instagram and Facebook at Watch Perspective. Be my friend and follow me on Facebook at Yinka Kenny World, and on Instagram and on Instagram and Twitter at Yinka Kenny 1. Till I come your way same time, same station next week. I am Yinka Kenny.